But yeah, how y'all doing? Welcome back to MajorSlackVideos, your first off for titillating tactical gaming. And let's continue our walkthrough of Deus Ex Human Revolution. And we just came back to Seraph Industries, and there is a conspiracy afoot. We have to meet Pritchard in our office, and then meet Seraph in the penthouse. Let's go see Pritchard in our office first. Find out what the little prick wants.
We need everyone.
And our office is on the 3rd floor, so let's stick a little jaunt up there.
You're saying that pro-human activists might see this visit as treachery? I'm just saying anything is possible.
Security manager office, Adam Jensen, that's me. Alright, Pritchard, spill it.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Seraph?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Ooh.
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Dun 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 dun. The plot thickens. Well. We have a new objective. Confront Seraph. How about the security leak? It's the secondary objective. Well. Let's go give the boss a spanking. Oh boy. The boss is just upstairs. Take the elevator up to his penthouse suite. And Story Schmori. Hardcore slackers, warning, alert, stuff like that. This whole video is going to be conversation. Can't be helped. But I'm going to show you how to get the silver tongue bonus, alright?
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Well. He seems like a jerk extraordinaire. Let's confront him.
My memories are none of your damn business, Taggart.
Yeah, you
Did
tell him.
I hit a nerve?
You tell him, Jensen.
Forgive me. It's my nature as a psychologist, I suppose, to want to ask the difficult questions. You see, I find that ignoring them doesn't make them go away. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
No. Just a minute here. What the fuck is up?
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Too bad you can't take this guy down. I already tried. Oh, can't take him down. Alright, yeah, so see you later. Fuck you very much. Alright, now, boss! Bend over. You've been a bad boy.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, like
Pritchard
you
said
said.
someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now, but he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Did you hear that? Stay focused. Okay? Now, my first time through the game, that stuck out to me like a sore thumb, especially when I saw this refocus option here. So I just hit refocus 4 times in a row, and I ended up getting the silver tongue bonus. But it's not quite that simple. There is one exception. If he starts to get agitated, okay, I discovered this in subsequent practice runs. If he starts to get agitated and accuses you of you're not doing your job,
Adam,
no,
are
hang
we
on.
done here?
No, hang on. If he starts to get agitated and accuses you of not doing your job, choose defend and then go back to refocus, okay? So let's refocus.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. The truth is, I've had a lot of other things on my mind. I'm trying to secure a future here for all of mankind. I can't let trivial security concerns get in the way when people like Bill Taggart want to see me fail. No, you're my best warrior, Adam, and I trust you. I know the loyalty you've shown me will only continue as we take this fight into the future. Because that's what's really important, isn't it? The future.
Okay, he doesn't seem too agitated. He's not accusing of us not doing your job. He's just kind of feeding us more bullshit. So refocus.
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you want me to win this war
Stay
for
focused,
you, I
remember?
need to know how badly we've been compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
You think they could have? I see your point, son. That might be bad. I just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then, that you can't roll with the punches anymore? Damn it, Adam! I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Okay, and he sounds a little agitated, but it's still more bullshit. And bringing up Megan, that's a key, okay? So that's just like refocus.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
We were. She doesn't. I mean, Adam, you're missing the point. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
Okay, he still seems pretty cool, so let's go with refocus again.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
Yeah.
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
And there we go. So we won the conversation, getting things done, 1000 XP. I earned a praxis point, and we should get the Silver Tongue bonus. There we go, Silver Tongue, 1000 XP. So he didn't get agitated, he didn't accuse us of not doing our job, so it's basically refocus all the way down the line 4 times in a row, and you win that conversation. But if he ever gets really agitated and accuses you of not doing your job, at that point, choose defend, and then go back to refocus. And you should get the Silver Tongue bonus. Alright, so that's that. Like I said, I managed to get that on my first time around just by choosing refocus 4 times in a row, because I saw that stay focused hint there staring me in the face. So even me, who is really bad at these kind of things, I managed to get that. Alright, so let's do the main objective here. Question, David Seraph again.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Alright, we're going to China. We get another 1000 points. And our new objective is to meet Farida at the helipad. But before we do that, we got to take care of a little bit of business here in town. One of them is to sell the rocket launcher. Sell the rocket launcher? You kidding, Slack? Yeah, I'm going to sell the rocket launcher. Plenty more where that came from. Well, not plenty more, but there's more where that came from. We don't really need it. I'm not going to carry it around as a regular weapon. It's just way too damn big. Alright, so it's worth 2,000 bucks. Let's go sell it. And then we're going to go back to the apartment and mod up my shotgun, which is going to be my heavy hitter, okay? It's going to be my boss buster, and basically, a heavy hitting weapon that'll get me out of tight spots. First of all, though, if you want to activate a side quest, okay, after winning the Silver Tongue bonus with your conversation with the boss, if you want to activate a side quest, that will happen later on. Go back to your computer, okay, make sure you do this, and look at the emails, and basically, David just sent you a whole bunch of stuff about, what you're really all about. And the bottom line is, Darth Vader is your father. No, I'm kidding. You can just read these emails and find out for yourself what the truth is. Okay, I'll just scroll through them. Basically, your parents are not really your parents. All right, that's what these emails are telling you. So there's something fishy about your background and about your father. There you go. Third one. And we're done. And there's also another email in here that got added, not this one, Athene, but the one from here. Cal Lopez, okay? He wants you to check out his office because he has heard about a lot of the offices in Seraph Industries being broken into. Gee, who would do that? So he wants us to check up on his office just to make sure that nothing is missing. Yeah, we could do that. So he gave us the access code, and it's right on our floor. It's number 30. Oops. So let's go check it out, you know, because we're the security officer. And
Athena
everything.
tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
I love that. And that's it. I'm going to call it a video. Thank you very much for watching. And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Coming up next, I'm going to go back to my apartment and mod up my shotgun, and then we're going to take off to China. All right, that's it. Slack is out.